Guys, deluded. I'm back again. I feel like I have to speak about this. Gareth Bale. Now, it's sad how that someone that's where's the stats? Where have I got the stats? For Madrid, 179 games, 79 goals, 58 assists. Better than what he had at Spurs. Granted, he was a different sort of player to the one he arrived at Spurs to the one that arrived at Madrid. But someone with these stats, someone that's won two or three, I can't remember how many Champions Leagues. Um, why is he getting rubbed out so much at Madrid? Now I don't know why, man. There was talk of him being the heir to Ronaldo's throne. Ronaldo ain't giving that up anytime soon. There was talk of him accompanying Ronaldo. I mean, he's got the technical ability, he's got the pace for anyone to fall in love with. To be honest with you, you saw remember what he did in the Copa del Rey against Bartra. So it's been okay for him at Madrid, but it's just for all his technical ability, it feels like nobody really. I don't want to say nobody loves him at Madrid. It just doesn't feel like he's held in high regard. Or when you list Madrid players, he's not one of them said first. And he's not one that I don't know any Madrid fans or speak to any Madrid fans, especially the ones that live in Spain. I don't know any. But it just doesn't feel that their allegiance to Bale isn't that tough. Now, considering his stats, what I've just said, and his goal and his technical ability, you would. If he was at any other team in the Prem, man would be singing his praises. I don't know if it's just the fact that there's Ronaldo there and players in higher regard. I don't know if it's the fact that he's too humble. I don't know if it's the fact that he's been inconsistent at times. He just doesn't strike you as a Madrid star or whatever. Because he's very humble, to be honest with you, for being one of the best players in the world. Granted, it's not the superstar Madrid of recent, but you get the point. Personally, people have said his career, his time at Madrid has been a failure. Personally, how can you say that? Two, three Champions Leagues. He's won a league title. He's won the Copa del Rey. How? How? You could only say it's not. He's not. The only way it's not been a success is because he obviously would love to have been held in high regard or the go-to man. Because I don't honestly believe, for all his ability, and it's crazy to say this, but if Zidane's picking his best team, I don't feel he's including Bale. He's had injury problems this year, the calves, the hamstrings. It's probably why he missed out on playing against Spurs, but he's been restricted to what? 29 appearances, 12 goals, 7 assists, 90. He's played 19 games in the league. Not sure of 90 minutes and stuff, but they might not be that often. So yeah, he don't even look like the first substitute to come off the bench, man. I'm pretty sure Zidane probably holds Vasquez in higher regards than him, to be honest. There's rumours they might want to sell him as well. There's rumours they want Lewandowski. Now, they don't play in the same position. I know Bale can play up front or play behind the striker as well as on the flanks. But if they sell him, maybe there's only so much space for so many Madristas or whatever. I don't know Madrid's plans in it. It's sad. Even Benzema, again, different positions, but it's like Benzema's held in higher regard than him. Benzema's happy to do whatever Zidane tells him, whether that's on the bench or what. But I don't know. If I was Bale's got a big decision to make. I would stay. I wouldn't let no one force me out, to be honest with you. He loves Messi, he loves Spain. He's been alright there. If he's fit, for me, he should be playing. But he's also got a big decision to make. I know he wanted to raise his family, then he loves the life, but he's 28 now. I don't want to say last big contract, but a chance to get a proper thing, a last quality contract, even though you got one at Madrid. You've got a young family, so you've got to think about where you want to settle down for the last few years, whether you want your boy or girl to grow up in London or Spain or whatever you and your wife decide. There's a lot of decisions to be made. Giggs has said he should stay, his national team boss. A couple of people have been saying he should stay. Balaguer, the football journalist, thinks he's off and thinks it's a matter of time before he returns to the Prem. So in that, I don't know who's going to buy him. Arsenal need a winger and I'd love it, but money talks and Arsenal ain't got them sort of bands, man. So yeah, Spurs fans would love it. Come on now, like it's even more unrealistic for him to go to Spurs than Arsenal, even though we're not in the champs, just based on the money aspect. To be honest, that's just not me saying that, and any butthurt Spurs fan would understand that's a fact. So he's not returning to North London. I don't want to rule out anything because I don't know, maybe selling Kane and getting Bale back, something could happen. I don't know, but I just don't believe. He's definitely not signing for Arsenal, and it's highly unlikely he signs for Spurs. City, on the basis they bidded for Mahrez, could go for him as well, but with the money that he's going to come with, the outlay, and the young players he's got behind him, would it make much sense? Whether it makes much sense or not, it can still happen. So there's City, United, they've just signed Alexis Sanchez, they've got Lukaku, they've got Martial. One more attacker might complicate things, but it's Gareth Bale. It's Gareth Bale. I mean, I know Alexis got the number 7 shirt, but he's the winger that United fans are used to, that guy that just wants to take people on and then things like that. And it's Gareth Bale. I'm sure most United fans would lick their lips at that. So there's that. Liverpool could be interested. Apparently Liverpool are interested. I don't know if they'll actually do it or not. So yeah, if I was him, I'd consider Bayern Munich, to be honest with you. Reputable club, lovely country to live in, high expectations like at Madrid, that special bracket like Madrid. They need a winger. Ribery and Robin are getting on a bit. They've got rid of Douglas Costa to Juventus. There's talk that they're bringing in Malcolm, and they've got Kingsley Coleman and Serge Gnabry. So they've got young wingers or guys that can play in that role as well as others. But Bale would be fantastic for me for them, because there's rumours that some of their players think they need more star players and even in that. And if they sell Lewandowski, they've got to bring another star in, to be honest with you. Different positions, but I'm sure the majority of you get the point, man. Chelsea should get involved in that as well for no reason, if I'm honest with you. Chelsea, I'm still, in my head, I still believe they have that sort of money. I don't know if they actually do or not, because of how Chelsea work. Looks like the purse strings are getting tightened a bit, but if nothing more, that would be a statement to the fans, man. Because for a club like Chelsea, they've been signing some dead players of recent. Like if even the Alexis Sanchez one, if we go back 10 years or so when Chelsea were doing this thing in the money market and Alexis was doing this free transfer one or was up for sale, Chelsea would be involved in the talks. Yeah, it looked like Conte was involved at the last few minutes, but Chelsea would have been involved. So if nothing more, Bale would do something for the fans, man. And imagine Bale as art and whatever, man. It'll be good. So for me, only the City and the two Manchester clubs really are going to be saying anything for Bale. Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, it's all a myth. It could happen, but it's all a myth. I never say anything can happen. Anything can't happen in football. There's even a rumor he could go to PSG. I don't know how true, because you look at their front line. If Cavani leaves and Neymar goes up front and things like that, central positions, then Bale will go on the flanks. And there's Munich, which for me, if I was him, I'd be asking my agent, sign that out, man, to be honest with you. There's not much more to be said on that front, man. Guys, Deluded, Guna, YouTubes, and Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe, do the rest. I'm out.